he's probably not going to play today or play Sunday, I imagine.
Correct. Whoa. Yes.
Agnew, he was dealing with the quad yesterday. How is he looking?
He's doing good. We're still going to give him another day, so it'll be a game time.
With Zay out again, I mean, it doesn't look similar to last week in terms of how you guys sort of, I guess, adjusted.
What doesn't?
No, does it look just like you guys did last week?
Well, it's gonna. I mean, from a personnel standpoint, it'll be the same guys. Jacob Harris, because Zay's down, so Jacob will be up again. And he played a role on special teams last week. Devin Lloyd will be out. Obviously, didn't make the trip. A guy like Jermichael Hasty, will take that spot as far as special teams go. It'll look a little different, but similar in some ways. I can hear you.
That's good. Hi, Coach. On Monday, you said that you'd want to see how you guys responded after the disappointment from last weekend. What have you seen this week that makes you think you're going to bounce back on Sunday?
Well, we still got a couple of days till the game, but the guys have really done a nice job in preparation. For Atlanta, obviously the game, in preparation of the trip coming over here, and they understand, they know, what's going on. We just got to keep it about us and keep it simple that way, and try to eliminate, the mistakes that have showed up, especially these last 2 weeks, and guys did a nice job handling it this week and had a good week of preparation. Go ahead.
Can you use
Yeah.
Can you use the microphone? It's for them.
Is it for them?
The feed.
Oh, for the feet. I got it.
How momentous an occasion is it for the franchise to be playing its 10th game here in the UK? And how far do you think the franchise can go in the UK market?
Yeah, I think it's pretty special. 10 years, obviously the COVID year probably wouldn't have made it 11, but, it's great for the Jaguar organization, our owner, Mr. Khan, with his operations here in the UK and everything. And the Jaguars have a pretty good following over here. And, for this being our home game, should have a really good crowd. And it's something really that the organization looks forward to, every year of coming over here.
And then also, you've become the first franchise to spend back-to-back weeks here during the regular season. How different do you expect the game at Tottenham to be compared to your home game at Wembley on Sunday? And how are you preparing for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, obviously we 2 weeks are different from the standpoint we got a lot of prep for this week done, back in Jacksonville, and obviously get a chance to stay here. We get to move hotels and all of that. But it's no different. It would be no different if we played a back-to-back on the West Coast in the U.S. Right? If we played two West Coast teams, we'd stay out on the West Coast and have a whole week of preparation. I've done that before in my past, and you keep the week as normal as possible. So there's not a lot of changes for the players. We're very routine based, and so that's the challenge, obviously. But I know the guys will handle it extremely well. I do want them to enjoy their time out here, and not many opportunities for guys to get over here, other than football games.
Hey, Coach. It's fair to say the squad is loaded with talent from top to bottom, offense, defense, special teams, but that includes your son on the practice squad. As someone who's played in the UK myself, I'm curious to know what it's like to have your own son as part of the team, because not many head coaches can attest to that.
Yeah, I mean it's special in a lot of ways. Obviously, I'm the head coach, and he's a tight end, so I got to keep those two sort of hats. Yeah. Different, but it is fun to watch him play and perform, and just watch him grow every week. And as a dad, to see him out there, you're happy for him and excited for him, for the opportunity that he has to just get better and continue to grow. And for me, again, for someone that gets a chance to coach, obviously the offensive side of the ball and particularly these tight ends and just really, I think too from a family perspective, with his mother being right here too, very proud, and she wants me to throw the football to him all the time, right? But it is special, very special to have him on the team, but I still sometimes have to remember that I'm the head coach.
There are some players on the squad who haven't had the trip to London before, and no doubt will be asking you what kind of advice and what kind of things they can expect. What are you telling these kind of players on how they should go about this trip to London?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a big trip, from a travel standpoint. So there's always the logistical things, right? The hydration, the nutrition, the rest, all those things, because this is a long day for most of us with the time change and everything. But I want the guys that have never been over here to just embrace it and experience, what the UK and the London area obviously has to offer, and they'll get some time this afternoon to maybe travel, or tomorrow, after the workouts to maybe go into the city and just see what it's all about. And but at the same time, we can't lose focus, right? We're here to play a football game on Sunday, but at the same time, I do want them to be able to relax and enjoy the area.
Okay.
Hi, Coach. If Jamal can't go, what kind of a loss, what kind of a problem is that for you? Not only in the return, but it gives you depth at receiver, obviously, with Zay out.
Yeah. Well, if he can't go, and we're optimistic that he can, but if he can't, obviously the punt returns, the kickoff returns, that's a big part of what we do, and he's explosive there. He's a veteran guy, and also a guy on offense that we can use. He's a smart player on offense. We can put him in different spots and use him pretty much anywhere. If he can't go, then we'd Parker Washington, would be that guy, the next man up, and Dearness Johnson would be the kickoff return guy, things like that. Who we have a lot of trust in and confidence in. Parker's done a nice job in practice and his preparation each week, and Dearness is the same. He's a veteran player who's done it before. So we have answers there, but obviously if Jamal can't go, that's it's definitely a shot in the arm that. From an explosive standpoint in the return game.
Doug, you've talked a lot about the need to sort of play relaxed, let the game come to you. Is that something you can get a feel for beforehand, or do you just have to wait to see if it happens?
No, you can definitely feel that during the week, how the guys come out and practice, the energy at practice, the focus at practice, and that's what I'm saying. They've had a really good week that way, and even today, I didn't even just instructed them today to try to keep it to about 80%, nothing real full speed, with a long trip and all that, and just enjoy today, and you saw that out there, and we still have some corrections to make and another walkthrough tomorrow, but definitely want them to play relaxed. I think it's best when we do that and let the game unfold and just make the plays that come their way. One more.
Hi, Coach. You're facing the Falcons on Sunday, obviously a very heavy run game. How's that affected your preparation this week compared to a standard week?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a great run game. Bijan is a young, good running back who's got the ability to not only break tackles but go the distance. And it's a ball possession style of play. And listen, we challenge our defense all the time. You got to stop the run or be able to slow it down. And if you can do that, it forces an offense. I know, you flip it around to the offense. If a team can, shut the run down for us, then it puts a little more pressure on your passing game. And it's no different with them. It's a dynamic. It's two back. It's one back. It's versatile. It's moving parts, motions, and shifts. And our guys got to be on point. They got to be disciplined. Got to be gap integrity, gap sound, all that type of stuff in the run game that have the ability to have any kind of success. Especially against a run game like this.
Hi, Coach. Told you I had a question for you.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about the growth of American football because it's becoming more vastly an international sport, not just a UK sport. Obviously, there's 2 games in Frankfurt next month, in November. How do you feel about your sport, American football, becoming such a globally recognized sport? And you're integral to that because you're in charge of a team that is committed so much to international NFL.
Yeah, I go back to, I think about the days when I played, and the importance of playing, outside of the U.S. wasn't as important, and the emphasis wasn't there. But now the league is taking the initiative, and all 32 clubs now have the initiative to play overseas and to play outside of the U.S. And And the sport has grown globally, and with all the social media outlets and you know, the way the betting market and things like that go around the world, I mean, it's become a popular sport, and that's one of the things I really enjoy about coming over here is when you go to the game, you see Jags fans and you're going to see Falcon fans, but you see NFL fans. You know, I'm going to see a Dolphins jersey, a Steelers jersey, a Giants jersey, a Cowboys jersey. I'm going to see NFL fans, and that just tells you that our sport is healthy outside of the United States, and we continue to grow that, you know, through games like this, and obviously we get a chance to stay here and play another game here in the city, and it just grows in popularity, and our guys should be proud that they're a part of these moments.
Coach, thanks so much.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.